Refreshingliness.
The refreshingliness of this beverage at the hint at the end.
Now that we're slurring our speech, what is the ABVs on this one?
All right, well, good evening. You're here with the Bearded Beer Mafia. We're in the house, and today we're going to talk about our visit to Lost Grove in Boise, Idaho.
So we want to talk about the scene at Lost Grove. They just opened in October 2017, so they are one of the newest breweries in Boise.
They are the newest brewery currently in Boise. There are at least one in the area.
Time.
Yeah.
Nice. Pretty hopping scene for being new. Yeah. Beautiful inside, the tables and the everything was awesome. They got a food truck that comes in. Supposedly it rotates. The last two times we went, it was sushi,
Yeah.
Sushi truck. Yeah. So.
And they're in the Lusk district is what the area is called. It's basically really close. It's sandwiched between the Boise State campus and Ann Morrison Park. So it's on the west side of Capitol Boulevard, tucked back in there a couple streets off of Capitol Boulevard. So
an old neighborhood, but it's been revitalized and it's kind of up and coming. A lot, new apartment buildings there and new restaurants and lots of new stuff. So.
Yeah, it's very close to the campus, so any college kids, of course, if you're 21 or older, head on down there and check it out.
Yeah. Well, they're bike friendly, dog friendly. Dogs just roaming around.
Yeah, there were quite a few dogs there. Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
I do think we ought to pour ourselves a beer, though. That's
While you
okay.
guys are pouring, I'll finish talking about Lost Grove. So basically, Jake, the owner, used to work at Payette.
I'm just going to set this on over there.
Worked there for quite a while and moved over to start his own place. And he's a super smart guy. Kind of knew everything about the whole brewing process. And even though his head brewer is JT, who kind of comes up with all the formulas.
And JT's also from Payette, right?
Yes. Yeah, I believe they both came over. So, great team they have over there. They're trying to get a Schedule B certification, which is basically...
Was it B-Corp? Is that what it's called?
Yeah. B-Corp. So it's basically a benefit corporation, which basically means it benefits the community, both gives back to the community as well as to its employees, uses sustainable resources, buys American. There's like a whole list of things that they have to qualify for.
Yeah, isn't it like basically, if you buy something certified organic, it's like that kind of stamp of approval, but for businesses.
Yep.
Yeah, and what was nice there, too, when we went on that tour, they had a little shower room for the employees there.
Yeah.
So, like if they, because it's new and they want to, the whole B Corporation thing as far as being involved with community and helping out as employees. So, he was saying if they're out running and, exercising, they have a place they can.
I thought that was great that they're kind of open to allow their employees to take a break, step away from their, busy day. I think he said, if they have a tough decision to make, we want to allow them to, go out and go for a run or a bike, get those endorphins going to help them make that decision better. So,
Well, I'd not to interrupt you guys, but I'd say we put our cups up in the air and cheers to Lost Grove and what their future is.
All right.
Let's try this IPA out.
Okay.
Well, right off the bat, I'm getting a lot of citrus, which is usually pretty typical for an IPA, obviously.
Can't tell I'm itching to take a drink here. So
let's do it, guys.
It's a little cloudy.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. It's an American IPA, from what I understand, but as cloudy as it is, it almost seems like it's like a New England or something.
What do you guys think? First sight? Love it first sight?
I'm loving
Yeah.
it at first sight.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great IPA. Nothing very, too shocking or standoffish. It's just great IPA.
Oh, it's got a lot of that hoppy flavor, but without the hoppy bitterness that some beers do.
Yeah.
So it's got that nice aroma and that nice florally taste.
Yeah, the finish, now you say that, the finish isn't very bitter at all.
Yeah, it's got 4 types of hops: Summit, Centennial, Mandarina, and Meridian. I'm just cheating off some notes we have.
Oh, come on, that was memory.
But yeah, I got that in the
this guy-
banks. That's a good
Any
beer.
other pouring notes or smelling notes?
I'm a little congested, honestly, so I can't get the aroma, but I'm getting the bitter aftertaste is what I'm feeling
What was
coming
the
through.
ABVs on these?
6.5. 6.5 ABV. Yes.
Cool. Yeah, not too. It's right around there for a typical IPA.
Yeah.
So, fellas, what do you say? Love at first sight?
I'd say it's a
Right
darn
here.
good beer.
Yeah, right here.
Love at first sight.
Yep. Love it first.
I'm loving it.
Strong like at first.
Love it.
I hated it again.
Yeah, that's right. Yes.
You go out.
You're
love
still
you. I
cozying up to those
I really like
IPA
you.
types, though. You know, once you spend a little
the
time with
IPA.
them, yeah.
Tasty.
I'm enjoying that IPA. I definitely the next time.
Lee killed his
I
first.
think I'd like a full glass.
Yes.
I had the smallest glass. I'll probably come in last.
Oh,
What is this, a race, you guys? Jeez. Clock's a ticking, huh?
Yeah, and that the head really held up. I mean, I still got a head on the finish.
Yeah.
Well, considering where it started, but yeah. I mean, really, yeah, mine too. I just had a small pour
I've had
in.
lots of beers where you pour a decent sized head and it's gone within 5 seconds.
Oh, no doubt.
You know, this one holds up.
It does.
Yeah, and that's one thing that Jake said at on our tour. He said that he was really proud that a lot of his beers, their heads hold up.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's kind of actually nice where you still got the head left and it's
Kinda
just
right at the
almost
end.
like whipped cream.
Yeah.
Beer flavored whipped cream right at the
Oh
end.
my goodness.
Hey,
Put that on some pie. What?
you shouldn't have said that out loud. Now somebody's going to go patent it before we invent it.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay, maybe it is
Patent
love
head.
at first
Probably
sight.
right. Bearded Beer Mafia.
That's right. Oh,
All right.
well, what do you guys say? Want to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
What do we got up next?
Well, good. While we're pouring, I wouldn't mind throwing out there that one thing Lost Grove does that I really like about them is they're really, part of that B-Corp thing. And this isn't why they do it, to be part of that
You're
B-Corp.
talking
But, yeah, go ahead. Start pouring. Save some for me, huh?
You want to start on your end.
But what they have is a program called the Powerful Pint. And what they do is joint kind of network or connect with local nonprofits or charities. And once a month, they have an event where on that day, 50% of the proceeds go towards that local charity that they're teaming up with. And then they also pick a tap handle for the rest of the week. And $2 of every beer sale goes towards that charity. And then they do another thing where they take a keg, donate it to a local, one of their local restaurants that they work with or bars, and the proceeds of that entire keg being sold at that local bar for the rest of that month goes towards that local charity as well. So really, for being a brand new brewery, they're already making connections and pouring back into the community, pouring, no pun intended, back into the community through their Powerful Pint program. So it's a really cool thing that they offer, and definitely they do it once a month. Keep an eye out. So there should be one announced on Facebook or somewhere else. So follow them, Lost Grove on Facebook, and you'll get alerted of when that next event comes around. So
So the head was good. Didn't hold up quite as well as the IPA did, but
which I wouldn't expect from a gold nail
fair.
anyway.
No.
which is
You know?
fantastic. I mean, when you
No, this is a sour, right?
Oh, this is
Okay.
sour, this is sour.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I've just started getting into sours. So
Yeah, same here. That's a genre I have not traveled down yet.
Definitely
I've had a
smells
couple
like
here
a
and there.
sour. All right,
But,
Josh, I think you're.
No, I want the rest. You guys shorted me
Get it
on
all
the
out,
last
man.
one.
Get it all out. That's right.
Do I got it all?
Yeah,
Okay.
Very clear.
Very clear.
Yeah.
You can
Some
smell that
carbonation.
sour notes, right?
Very light. Oh, sour notes.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Just gonna say, you can smell the sour notes.
It's sour?
Yeah.
What? You
No.
smell sour notes?
And this is the Spottie Dopalicious. Here we go.
All right.
Spottie. How'd that name come about again? Some rap
Outcast.
song? Some gangster rap song?
Outcast or yeah.
I don't listen to the rap music, but this
This
is a
rap
fantastic.
music.
Mm.
But this is a fantastic sour. I'm actually really liking this.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
sour.
I didn't try this one at all when we were checking out the place.
Yeah, neither did I.
But yeah, it's super easy to drink.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Super easy to drink.
Yeah, it's like a really light.
I don't know why I smell it because I can't smell anything.
So almost just like a light golden ale with sour. You know,
Yeah.
it's like Sour Patch Kids or something.
Yeah.
This
Sprinkled in some
is
Sour
our
Patch
new,
Kids.
No. description of sours.
Yeah.
None of us know what to look
That's
for in
tasty-
sour.
that's
This
tasty
tastes like
notes
Sour Patch Kids.
101.
How many Sour Patch Kids does this stack up?
Yeah.
That's right.
This is a 3 Sour Patch Kid.
No.
Yeah, this would be a great beer during the summertime, 100 degrees, outside. Just it's refreshing. It has that kind of light carbonation. Golly,
What food?
Wow.
What food would this
I've had one
pair well
drink.
fish.
I'm sorry. I really like that.
Are you in a rush, Chad?
I'm not.
Look at him!
Wow, pounded it.
I'm not in a rush. Man.
The professor apparently has a lecture to attend.
But Josh is taking a sweet time over here.
I had one drink. I was the last one to pour. Okay.
I'm sorry, but you were saying?
We'll start with you next time.
This is a common theme, isn't it?
No, that hit the spot.
Yep.
That was Spottie Ottie.
Yeah.
The show.
Yeah, real light.
That was very refreshing.
All right, Josh, pound it. Come on,
Come on,
race to the finish.
Like I said, man, these sours. The one reason why I haven't traveled down that road is heartburn, and it's not this sour. It's any sour I've had. I can.
Do I need to help you out on that one?
It doesn't. No.
We need to get
Maybe.
a King's bucket going.
You don't want. You don't want to. I don't want to contaminate you. I'll take care of it. I'll take care of
I don't know, that was
business.
so good, I might risk it.
All right, guys. So we've done two of 4, and now we're going to go to number 3, the Teddy Bear Picnic.
Yeah. Josh, I'm going to let you pour since you seem to have the
This is a golden ale.
first time. And while you're pouring, Chad, you want to talk about the name Lost Grove?
Yeah, so we asked Jake on our tour, and thank you, Jake, by the way, for giving us that tour. That was awesome. We got a lot of knowledge there. We asked him about where he got the name. He mentioned how he had.
Sorry, I took too much.
That's a good pour.
You shouldn't let Josh go
I know.
Yeah.
first.
You're lucky it wasn't up to the rim.
He talked about how he went away to college, and then after that he went away and traveled internationally, and how Boise was always kind of like the Lost Grove. He'd always come back. He always felt drawn back to Boise, and so for him, Boise was the Lost Grove. So that's why he named his brewery.
That's perfect.
That's not bad.
Look at
That's
that,
not
guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
So if you pour up to the brim of the hat, that's like
Pouring 101. All right.
yeah, the top of the hat. Okay.
Right,
but
now-
the brim of the hat,
Yeah.
the bottom of the hat.
All right, not super clear.
Which one is this?
This is the Teddy Bear Picnic.
Teddy Bear Picnic.
Teddy Bear Picnic.
Teddy Bear Picnic.
Like the.
That's a cool name.
Like
Where-
Monster Rag.
So it's a golden ale.
It's a golden ale.
So it's quite cloudy for,
Yeah,
Golden
it does.
ale.
It's a little bit cloudy. I'm a little surprised by that.
but it is golden.
It's golden. Golden.
What are your
Very
thoughts
crisp.
on the flavors of it?
That's what I was just getting to. Normally, a golden ale is not something I would gravitate to on a menu, but I would order this again
Yeah.
for sure, like in a heartbeat.
Very crisp, refreshing.
It's again another summer beer.
Yep.
Yeah.
Summer. Obviously, we're all anxious for that to come around.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Yes.
but-
Something
it works for the winter too.
I'm
Yeah.
picking
Or
up
spring.
a little bit of muskiness on the front end.
No
Just-
grandmother's basement.
No, not musky like grandma's basement.
How about some socks?
But
I like your socks. Grandma's socks.
Yeah, definitely has that grapefruit taste to it.
but it almost finishes like an IPA to me.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
Slightly bitter.
Yeah.
There's definitely some hop.
It's not a typical. So I mean, I guess I'm not really sure what the genre of golden ale is. Is that like
It's usually
American
super-
beer?
Yeah, it's just usually super light. It's not like Budweiser, which is a lager.
We're gonna have to blurp that word out. That's a curse word.
Yeah, he's
But
like,
they're usually, but golden ales are usually just light, refreshing. Usually a little bit low on the ABVs. Something what the kids call a session beer.
A session beer, right on.
Session.
Yeah. So 5.1. I mean,
and that just hits all those traits. Just finishes a little bit bitter for me.
there's more depth and flavor on this than a typical from what I would expect from a golden session ale, I guess. But
yeah, definitely
cool name though.
Yeah.
Teddy Bear Picnic.
Golden.
Yeah, it gives me the warm fuzzies when you hear Teddy Bear Picnic.
I would definitely go to the picnic again.
Yeah. Hey, let's have a picnic.
Yes.
Josh is doing much better this time around. Still lagging, but
Still lagging.
First again.
yeah. This ain't a competition.
Well, yeah. We're gonna do like floats or like beer bongs.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing here?
Don't do that with craft beer. That's blasphemy. Now.
Blasphemy? Is it though? Probably.
I don't know. That might
Look at all that foam.
Pretty awesome.
Oh my goodness. It's an aggressive pour.
It was.
It was.
Thankfully, I don't have to drive very far with that aggressive pour.
All right, Josh.
Just upstairs.
Found it.
My last one
Me
again.
and you.
I got to focus on the camera.
Yeah.
Connect with the audience.
Yes.
Cheers to Lost Grove.
Some of the notes I'm getting could be just that we're not washing on our glasses. I'm picking up a lot of IPA notes.
Yeah, people
Oh,
are
yeah,
totally
IPA.
cringing at us. Hey, we forgot our water glass. We're supposed to do a 1-to-1 ratio. 1 glass of water, 1 glass of beer.
Yeah.
Screw that.
Overrated.
Yeah.
I'll pound a gallon of water maybe in the next month or so.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the next one? What do we got here?
Well, let's see.
This is the
This
milk,
is the
milk,
milk.
lemonade.
Wait.
I mean-
what's it? Milk.
Milk,
Milk,
lemonade. We're not doing the action.
Oh, listen. Okay, listen.
Milk.
1, 2, 3. We're gonna do it.
Milk, lemonade.
Yeah.
Stout.
So yeah, this is a stout. This is
Yes.
yes. So this is a milk chocolate stout with a lemon zest finish. So again, we kind of talked about it a little bit earlier how he said I believe he zested.
Yeah,
lemon
just put
and
zest
then
right in the
put
end.
it in the in the brew, right?
The last 5 minutes of the boil.
Right. So I'm really excited about this. Stouts are my favorite.
Oh, maybe we should.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's open that bad boy up.
Josh still finishing.
Pressure's on. My
Teddy Bear
goodness.
Picnic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still,
Dude, this is. I'm having like nightmares from when I was in kindergarten. I was always the last person
Wait a second. You're drinking craft
to
beer.
finish my milk.
Oh, okay.
My milk. No, not beer, but it was like, geez, just give me some time. I want to enjoy my beverage, okay?
It's
Jeez.
nap time.
So one
Finish your
time I hid my milk under the table because
Pour up to the brim.
if you finish your milk and put your head down, you got to go around with a little star and tap people on the head to wake them up or whatever,
Yeah.
They
Were you
didn't
sleeping
even
a
listen to
lot,
me. We're talking about
I'm listening.
We're
to
talking
that.
about what
I'm
are these
listening.
nursery rhymes and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
this
So
is
I'm
this is-
going back to my
Oh,
childhood.
yeah,
This beer's
because this is the
bringing me
this
back
is the naughty
to
beer.
a nightmare.
You got
This-
like 2
this
seconds
is-
to chug that thing.
All right.
This is how dark this stout is. The logo completely disappears.
Oh, look at that.
Other than the red tie.
Oh yeah, and the little
Corsage.
the little napkin or handkerchief.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Handkerchief.
The hanky.
So and
Yeah,
this is kind of a
Ooh.
really a
That's-
different type of beer, because it's lemon in it. And one thing that he talked about was they experiment with like large batches, to try out different kinds. So this is
Those
I would imagine
brave.
this is like one of his experimental things.
Yeah. I mean, who would put lemon zest in a stout?
Yeah.
But we're about to find out.
Well, think
whether
about
that's
it
right.
though. There's a lot of like chocolate and orange desserts out there, right?
That's true, yeah.
That is
Or
true.
raspberry and
Yeah,
chocolate,
that's true.
you know.
Yep.
So
That's great.
it's not unrealistic at all to have that combination.
I'm a little sad.
Lemon milk.
Lemon milk. Yeah.
Yeah, it reminds me
Yeah,
of
the
a
name's
cement
little
mixer.
off-putting, but
Yeah. What's off-putting to me is my glass is smaller than your guys'.
Well,
My
you
level
poured
here.
before I did. Are we cheers?
oops, that might be me.
Yeah, look at that.
Sorry,
Thanks.
Lee.
Leave me hang, Chad.
I forgive you. All right.
I'll take
so
2 from
I'm
you.
getting a lot of chocolate
Mm.
right right off the bat.
A lot of sexiness. Yep.
That too. Definitely.
This is a sexy beverage right here.
We're not picking up any lemon or any citrus whatsoever on any note.
You know what I'm smelling is molasses.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good call.
Yep.
Okay, now all I can smell is molasses.
Molasses. I can't smell anything,
yeah.
so you guys sniff away. And meanwhile,
Yeah, like brown sugar.
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to Angie. She knows all about brown sugar. Sorry, guys. Sorry. All right.
Give us some brown sugar.
Oh, you guys are setting me up, man. Y'all.
do you need to take a break?
Oh, probably. Don't put this.
Well, that's very malty.
Yes.
A lot of
Very, very malty.
Yep, very roasted malt. Not quite as chocolatey as it is on the aroma,
Yeah.
but
But you can definitely, it's sweet. It's got that sweet malty flavor. I'm not picking up any lemon now.
other than like just
I am.
the crisp finish is all.
A little bit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm, again, congested.
Yeah.
But that's why
You
it
can't
stands out more. So
Maybe,
for me,
Yep.
You can't even taste the beer at
That's-
this point.
it's about all I can taste.
No.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys are right. It's very dark, a lot of chocolate. For me, the lemon, just on the very end, just a hint.
Yeah.
Just very small. So
Yeah, and if you didn't tell me there was lemon in this, I wouldn't pick out lemon, but I would be like, this finish is kind of crisp for a stout.
yeah, exactly. Kind of like
Finish is odd for a stout, which stouts
Yeah.
are usually kind of heavy and whatever. Finishes.
it's kind of like that
Yeah, I
that
think-
sour finish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you hit the nail on the head there, though. The finish is where I really pick up, not the lemon flavor, but the refreshingness of it.
Yeah, I mean, this is really good stout. I mean, it's just got a light, lemony taste.
Yeah,
Pete,
again,
what-
I got to catch up.
Yeah, I mean it's a really chocolate and molasses.
Yeah.
And really fresh on the finish.
Yeah, I mean, it's actually really good. I'm surprised that the lemon actually works really well with this stout.
Yeah.
Normal stouts I can only drink maybe one tops,
Right.
and then I'm like, just a gut bomb. Like, okay, I gotta.
Well, they're
follow it up
usually
with the right
pretty
thing.
heavy.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
but this one I could probably drink maybe 1.5.
Whoa, heavy drinker.
Yeah.
Whoa. Take it easy, Eric.
Cheers, guys.
Take it easy.
Yeah, cheers.
Boom.
It's actually really, I mean,
Beautiful.
minus the name, Milk Lemonade.
Yeah.
This is probably one of their more successful ones. I mean, as far as kind of branching out from the traditional, right?
I kind of like
Yeah.
the name, though.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't be afraid of the dark.
I'm not going to
That's right.
forget it.
It is sexy.
Don't
It
be
is, it
afraid
is.
of the
It is
dark.
So sexy like
Yes, well, milky milk. Yes.
All right, so we're pretty much done with
Yeah.
the stout.
Mhm.
Josh, you're lagging behind.
Yeah,
as
of
per
course.
usual.
I mean, I'm being courteous,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Chad's
Go ahead
going
and
first,
finish your
as per
sipping.
usual.
So anyways, I wanted to throw out a special thank you to Kylie for connecting us with Jake and the brewery and making things happen for the tour, and super hospitable, and the staff at Lost Grove was just amazing, and we had a blast through our experience there, and we're looking forward to continued relationship with them, and
I'm excited for what they're going to do in the future. I mean, they just have, created 6 beers, 5 of their own, 1 partnership, and they're just getting started. So they're going to do lots more beers in the future. So, follow Lost Grove.
yeah, not to mention what their heart to support the community and their employees and everything else.
Yeah.
It's really a good business model, and I'm looking forward to what they're doing in the future. So
Awesome.
Excellent.
Here's to Jake and Kylie.
Yes.
and everybody else at Lost Grove, JT.
JT
Cheers.
in the house.
Lost Grove.
All right, so we've come to the end. It's time for the favorites. All right, so basically we started with the IPA, which was the first Sight IPA. Then we went to the Spottie, which was their sour. And then the Teddy Bear Picnic, which was their pale ale. And then finally their milk lemonade stout. Which my favorite of the four that we tasted probably is the sour. I mean, I thought that was so well balanced, just nice and crisp, not too sour. Sours to me are hit and miss, and I'm just starting to get into sours, but they can be way too sour, and which I'm just like, okay, I'm done. It was just super light, super refreshing, and great tasting sour. I mean, it was close to the stout for me, but the sour just beat up stout by a little bit.
Yeah. For me, it was definitely by far the sour. I'm not a sour guy, but that sour was fantastic. It was definitely drinkable. Like, when I was done, I was like, oh, man, I'm disappointed. I would like another glass of that. That was definitely drinkable. I could drink 3 or 4 more of those. I don't know how this video would go if I had 3 or 4 more of those, but I would like 3 or 4 more of those. So for me, it's the sour.
Sweet.
Guys, I'm going to have to go 3 for 3 on this. The sour to me was just on point. It was crisp, refreshing, had a beautiful finish. That nice light carbonation. I mean, I really dug it. I thought it was fantastic. And I love stouts, but I mean, this sour was on point. So,
wow, this is pretty surprising for a bunch of sour noobs,
including
myself.
Yeah,
stout guy.
Yeah,
Passing up a stout for a sour. That says a lot about how good that sour was.
Yeah, now for a brewery that's only been around 6 months, I mean they're experimenting, trying things out. Sours, they talked about on their website, and they're making it happen. So that's cool to see. But I am going to break the mold a little bit here and not do a 4 for 4 sweep on the sour. But you might think I'd choose the IPA, but I'm going to go with that golden ale, surprisingly.
Whoa.
Mainly because
that is surprising.
The thing that I like about it is it's not your typical golden ale.
No,
I mean, it definitely stretches to one side or the other, the boundaries, and so I'm going with that. I love their IPA. I drink that all day, every day as well. Mm-hmm. But I'm picking the golden ale. It's a cute little name.
Yeah.
Teddy Bear Picnic. Come out tonight.
So we got 3 for the Spottie Dopalicious Sour.
Yes.
And we got 1 for the Teddy Bear Picnic Golden Ale.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more from the sour genre out of Lost Grove.
Yeah, for sure.
Challenge.
Throwing it down. All right, so that pretty much wraps up this episode. Where are we going to next, Lee?
Well, so the next stop on our adventure will be the Barbarian Brewery.
Yeah.
So if you like this video, like it, subscribe, comment below, let us know what you think. If we got anything wrong, let us know. We're still all noobs here, so let us know what... No, kind of.
I've had a few beers.
So let us know what you think, and like and subscribe.
1, 2, 3. Bear, 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 Chimney bear, bear, bear. A long time ago, way back in history, when all there was to drink was nothing but cups of tea. Along came a man by the name of Charlie Mop, and he invented a wonderful drink and he made it out